Well, it is the Indian Air Force fighter that everyone has heard of, and I'm sure you've already guessed the name, the MiG-21. And the reason you're hearing about them tonight, is that 62 years after they first entered service with the Indian Air Force, the last of the Indian Air Force's Soviet-era MiG-21 fighters finally have a firm retirement date. That's right, come September, the last of the Indian Air Force's MiG-21s will stand down for good. The final two squadrons, around 36 aircraft in all, will be grounded forever. These are, of course, not the same jets that flew into Indian skies way back in 1963. They've been upgraded and modernized multiple times. Hundreds upon hundreds were even built here by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. But make no mistake, this is the final curtain for a fighter that has been the longest serving and most controversial workhorse in Indian military aviation. Now, the MiG-21 is a polarizing aircraft, and you know what I mean in the public eye. It is often associated with crashes and loss. In the Indian Air Force, it is seen as a tough, agile machine that gave more than it ever really got credit for. Pilots who fly it and flew it swear by its speed, its handling, and its raw power. Yet it's impossible to talk about the MiG-21 without talking about its roller coaster history in the Indian imagination. MiG-21s arrived in India a couple of years before the 1965 war, but the combat missions in that war were overwhelmingly handled by other Indian Air Force jets like the Hunters and the Nats. The MiG-21 first captured big media headlines in the 1971 war when it bombed Pakistani air bases in the west and the east, helping script that amazing Indian victory in the 1971 war. It became a headline fixture again during the Kargil War in 1999, when MiG-21s, were part of the combat missions in the high Himalayas. But its darker moments were never too far away, and that's probably how you know this aircraft best, unfortunately. In 2001, the tragic crash of a MiG-21 flown by Flight Lieutenant Abhijit Gadgil and the powerful public campaign launched by his mother Kavita Gadgil drew national attention to the aging fighter's safety record. This was 24 years ago. Then came a pop culture revival in 2006. Rang De Basanti brought the MiG-21 into the mainstream, tying its dangers into a wider narrative of political apathy and youth rebellion. The jet became a symbol once again, this time of sacrifice, patriotism, and a call for change. And then in 2019, the MiG-21 returned to the headlines when Wing Commander Abhinandan Varthaman shot down a Pakistani F-16 before being shot down himself and taken prisoner, only to be returned a day later. The MiG-29 had delivered an astonishing kill against a superior jet and lit a fire under every conversation on air power capability and legacy. So yes, the MiG-21's journey has swung wildly, viewer. From glory to grief, from front lines to films, it has lived many, many lives, and now it's finally time for it to go. Whatever your opinion of this jet, nobody will argue with the fact that it is a good thing there's finally an end date to the MiG-21's long, turbulent, but unforgettable service.